Hi, it's Ronnie, and welcome to my channel. And welcome to Kelsey's 2,000 subscriber celebratory hop. Yeah, we are going to scrap lift Kelsey today for the hop. And this is the layout I'm going to scrap lift and the photos of her fur baby, Billy. And I will actually leave the link to her layout down there below, besides all the links for the hop. And make sure you go to Kelsey's channel and everybody else's too. Kelsey did her layout for the Back to the Future hop, and she did fold that one corner back. It's a pretty big fold. I have folded them back before, but my folds were a lot smaller than that. So today I will be doing the big fold like she has. And I'm showing some of the tools I'll be using, and I'm showing that die, and I'm going slow motion so you can see. It's a new picture wheel die. Viewfinder. Yeah, it's Tim Holtz picture wheel die. Well, it's not new. It is used, but it was gifted to me because she don't never scrapbook anymore. And so yeah, she sent it to me, and those other dies, I just got rid of them so quickly. One is a border die. I think it's called Fancy Borders. And then the other one is Alpha die, and I will be using it for my title. And I see the back of that paper. I didn't want to fold it over, but I did want the wood grain on the front. So I am going to tuck in a piece back there to fold over, and I'm going to do the yellow. I'll be wishing later I had done the bluish colored one instead that's laying right there next to it. It's almost a teal, but it's got more blue, I think, than it does teal. And instead, but I will be using it on the layout. It's just I was wishing for it to be the one folded over. It will be the bottom layer of paper. I'm not going to use the whole thing. It'll be another chunk just glued on there. And I will be having a hard time figuring out where to put my title. It's only 3 words. 3, that's it. I'm still going to have a hard time with it. I'm trying to put the paper and the glue, yeah, just in the places that I need it so I won't have to pull it off. But I think I do have to end up doing it on one little place. But I might have cut it out because I did cut quite a bit out because this was super long, mostly due to indecision. I want to scrap those 2 pictures of my granddaughters when they were smaller. And they had learned deep and wide at Sunday school. Well, they hadn't really learned it yet, but they were showing off to me. So I was helping them learn. And then we went to my daughter's house and they wanted to show her. So, of course, I had to stand up there and go through the motions with them because they were still learning. And my daughter took pictures of the girls. Thank goodness she didn't take any of me. But that one picture, Reagan's arm is like right in front of Charlie's face. And I snapped the picture and there it was, but I still liked it. So yeah, I'm going to scrap it. I had cut out that border piece there, and it has a notebook edge, kind of rough one. And I did not even notice till I was punching the holes out because I wanted it to have more texture. I The holes aren't in a straight line at all. They're not spaced apart the same on each one, but I still went ahead and punched it where the holes were supposed to be, the colorful holes. They were cute, they were colorful, and cut little spaces in between them so it looked like it was. I used my punch on it. I have my punch over there to the left because I did consider trying to use it, but the last second I just decided to use my little punch and do it by hand. And oh, I printed off the song Deep and Wide so that I could have it on there. I'm only going to have, well, you'll only be able to see deep and wide, deep and wide. There is a fountain, and that's it. That's all you're going to be able to read of it. But I thought, well, I want that on there, and so yeah, I'm putting it on there. And there's that Tim Holtz die. I'm I didn't measure to see if it's bigger than the other one. It feels a little bigger in my hand, but I might be imagining it. But if it is bigger, it's not by much because it is pretty close to the other one. And let's see. Oh, I'm going to have a hard time deciding what to do with this corner too. She has stuff tucked under, and then she has that one going over the top. And I tried several different ways. Well, more than several, quite a few. But I'll finally get it, finally at the end. But that little chalkboard thing, it's not going to make it on the layout. But I did try. Um, I cut the title out of that. Well, it's called Cut Out Lowercase. And it reminds me of, like a child playing kind of writing. That's why I picked it out. And I did it in the red. I wanted it to show up pretty good. And my plan was to put it on that yellow. But you will see me go ahead and try it on the wood grain. And then I'll go back to the yellow. And it will end up on the yellow, sort of. Half on, half off. But yeah, I tried several things. And none of them wanted to work very well for me. Well, since I was being so indecisive, I decided I'd go ahead and do something that I knew I was going to do, like put the banners down and the photos and do the photo matting and all that good stuff, and get it done while I was still thinking about what to do with the title. And that title just goes all over the place. It is a wonder I never lost any of the letters. But I didn't, which is surprising because I have many times before. Uh, Oh, here I am working on that little cluster yet again. And I'm really wanting that reach for the stars since their arms are up in the air. But like I said, it's not going to make it on there. It's going to go by the wayside. I also wanted this little sticker. It was from the sticker sheet. It says a class act because, they're up there kind of on stage and showing off their talents of singing deep and wide. So I wanted it on there. So it does make it on there. Oh, and I should mention my daughter didn't 100% take their photo because they were singing that song. She bought them those shirts. She'd gone to Las Vegas, and it's one of those shirts that said, somebody brought me back this shirt, but I think it says something about love. I'd have to look at it pretty close to see. But I really need to do her a layout of that because she told me she's taking a picture so I could do her layout of that. And look how many years it's been, and I still don't have it done. Pictures sure can accumulate while you're having fun. I use that die that I have that's, well, music notes. And I'll tell y'all right now, I can't read music, don't know anything about it. Well, I can play some songs on the piano that my great aunt taught me by heart, but I can't read nothing. Anyway, if there's any upside down, sorry. I don't think anybody in my family except my oldest grandson would even know, but yeah, the rest probably wouldn't know. They're not taking music. And oh, I remembered the border that went along the side. You can see it there on hers, and hers is a loop-de-loop thing. And so I thought, well, I'm going to get one of the borders. And I had a loop-de-loop, but it's a lot bigger. So I decided to get something that wasn't quite as big. And after I get it on there, I'm going to keep looking at it thinking, okay, maybe I should have picked the Rick Crack looking one. And I think, no, I like that one pretty good. I laid them both up there and I like it. But I'm going to end up doing something else to it before the end of the layout. It will be after my splattering, though. So I'll have to be really careful. I will remember the enamel dots and decide to go ahead and do something with that trim. Oh, and the papers I used was Echo Park, Back to School, I believe it is. And I kind of think maybe those enamel dots are too. I'm not 100% sure on that one though, but they are Echo Park. And I'm just going to put them like in 3 places. And then I'm going to decide I have to do something with that trim there. And all I'm going to do is add some red. I'm going to use not the punch that I used earlier for the notebook thing, but the 1/4 inch punch, and I'm punching the 1/4 inch circles, and I'm going to put one in each one of the circles on the trim. I did consider using not enamel dots, Nuvo drops, but my track record with them isn't that great. So I decided just to go ahead and punch those little circles. But there's the girls, and there's my title that took me so long to decide where to put it. Yeah, it's on there. But I do like it better there than half a dozen other places that it was. And yeah, that's it. Oh, and I like that. I forgot to tell you what all that said. The notebook border, it says, "Today is a good day to learn something new," because they were learning something new. And yeah, hopefully, yeah, there's Reagan's arm in front of Charlie's face. She was very enthusiastic. But be sure to look down there below to see the links to all the other gals in the hop. Go to their channels and make sure you go to Kelsey's and give everybody some love. And if you leave a comment below, I'll get back with you. If you liked the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe. And those of you already are, thank you so much. But have a happy, scrappy week. Take care and stay safe. Bye.